just to write the story. So I spent a week, I mean, obviously I come to India all the time. I had already published a certain number of articles on this issue in Outlook magazine and in Yale Global, which is the online magazine for the Yale Center for the Study of Globalization. So it was something I already knew about, and I specifically went to Punjab for a week to investigate, to find out what I needed to find out to then write this piece. And I already had the piece commissioned from Slate. I had already pitched the article to Slate magazine, and the international editor there had said, yes, we want this article. I did that before I left.
Yeah, how does that work? If you can explain, you pitch it, and then they give you, a budget, and then like if they don't run the story, they give you a kill fee. Is that? I mean, if you can explain that to them,
which of course happens less and less often these days.
Oh, the kill fee? Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
More and more people expect me to work for free, but yeah, a big part of getting my work out depends on having people tell me they want something before I do it. I'm very busy now. I have lots of things to do. I'm not going to invest a round-trip jet ticket, airplane ticket from the U.S. or from Paris to India, hire a car and driver for 7 days and go around Punjab by myself, paying for my expenses, and invest another week of my time writing all these articles, unless I know or I have some confidence that it's going to be published or that it's going to go out someplace, okay? Because otherwise it's not worth my time, it's too costly, and all of that. So what I do is I often will pitch something to someone. Hey, I have this great idea for a piece. I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on in Punjab. It was the place where the Green Revolution really took off in India. It's the breadbasket of India. It produces 40% of the country's rice and 60% of the country's wheat, and it's now in a situation of deep crisis. This is related to the overall agricultural crisis in India. Did you know, according to Sinat, 100,000, 150,000 farmers have committed suicide in the last 10 years. This is related. And we have a global food crisis, and the cost of food has been going up like anything, inflation of food grains. This could have repercussions for the stability of India, blah, blah, blah. Are you interested in this? And if it's an editor I already know, I don't have to then say who I am. If it's an editor I don't know, then it's like, so-and-so suggested, I contact you, someone that person knows, you use your network, and here are some links to some of my previous articles on this topic. Here's something I did, maybe not related, but I think it looks good, on something else, and let me know what you think. And then you wait. And then you wait, and if you're lucky, the editor answers you, and if you're really lucky, they take you out for lunch or coffee. And if you happen to be in the same city and country as they are. And then if you're really, really lucky, they say, okay, I want this piece, and this is what we'll pay you. And if you're really, really, really lucky, they say, we want this piece, this is what we'll pay you, and here's what we're going to give you right now so you can go.
Oh, up front.
That's the luckiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And any really serious magazine, and it's a dwindling list. It's a dwindling list, unfortunately. Any serious magazine will pay what Todd just mentioned, a kill fee. What is a kill fee? Okay, this is not a supari, okay? Just let's make that clear right now. That's a different kind of kill fee. A kill fee in journalism is when a magazine commissions an article and you, in good faith, do the research and write the article, and the quality of the article is acceptable, but for some reason, like there was a tsunami in Bangkok and suddenly, or not in Bangkok, but in Thailand, and your story suddenly is a lot less newsworthy and they have to take up all the magazine space on the tsunami, so they don't print your story, they don't run your story, then they are supposed to pay you, and this will be in the contract that you sign up front, what's known as a kill fee. In other words, they kill the piece, but it's not because of the work you did, It's because of their own publication requirements. And so, but they still have to compensate you for your effort and your work. You still did the work, you did all the work, as they agreed, and therefore they have to compensate you for your time and effort. That's called a kill fee. So it starts with a pitch, and that's where the bigger your brand, and the better and bigger your network, the more chance you have for that pitch to work, right? Okay? And then maybe you get the commission, or you get the green light to go ahead, and then you get paid. That's where it begins. And then you use that to leverage getting the next thing.
And yes?
Don't you